What's going on, YouTubers? Please excuse the background noise here. We got the 17-year cicadas sounding off today. But we just got back from Menards and I picked up one of these Earthquake 2-cycle tillers and I'm going to give it a try. Now I know this I bought it basically to weed with because we have a big tiller on the back of the tractor that it does a great job. It's a king cutter. But I'm wanting something to weed because I don't want to do the whole corn patch with a hoe or by hand, so I'm hoping this thing will help me out. This was $189.99. Now I actually didn't pay anything for it because I used a bunch of rebate cards that we had and a gift card. But we're going to open it up here, give it a whirl. Look. Some 2-cycle oil. Looks like we'll have to do a little putting together here. This is a 33cc model. I noticed they did have a Troy built model there at Menards, but it was I think it was a 25cc, and it was a 9-inch, and this is a 10-inch. Well, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to put together. More zip ties. I believe she's ready to try. Okay, we got a couple adjustments there. We can adjust that drag stake with just that pin there, and then a simple little wheel adjustment. Just spring loaded and you can move them up and down. That's kind of handy. Oh, it fits right in there. You can see this grass growing up in the corn. That's what I was wanting, something to go between the rows. Probably ought to get me a rear tine tiller, but we'll see how this little thing does. Here's our starting guide. Let's see, a Pewes 3 to 6 full. Wait a minute. Okay, push primer bulb 3 to 6 times. Set choke lever to choke. Put on off switch to on. How about run? Hold handlebar firmly, pull starter handle. Repeat until engine starts. Well, let's give her a shot. Ooh, gotta hold on a little tighter. Well, my first impressions are, it is what I thought it was. It's a lot better than hoeing this whole little patch here. It did a lot better in the ground that's wet and soft. This ground here is dried out a little bit. You can see it didn't get very deep at all here. Where over there where it's a little wet, a little softer, it did all right over here. But that's to be expected. I mean, definitely not going to be your main tiller. But to knock some weeds down, I think it'll be all right. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and I'm going to work on this a little more. See if I can get a little bit closer to the corn now that I'm used to it.